Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page.
Story Hercules, winner of ancient glory, fighting for the right, fighting with his might, with the strength of 10 ordinary men.
Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books, coffee, and more. Okay, today's episode, Hercules, number 3 in a 4-issue limited series, number 3, 60 cents back in 1984. That's 40 years ago. Okay, title of the story is Deadly Legacy of Captain Marvel. Don't forget this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about it. All right, let's get into Hercules. Deadly Legacy. In the system of Sol, on an asteroid near Titan, a moon of the 6th planet, there's a hidden tomb. DeLuca informs Shrek that we're inside and ready to proceed. No need. I copied you. Advance 15 meters straight ahead, then hold your position. Over. Affirmative, Captain. There are also tomb robbers. Well, you heard the man. Go ahead. No. The honor is all yours. I insist. Frop, get out of my way, you poofahs. I'll take the point. Slowly the three thieves press on into the darkness of the tomb. Hey, Dean, it's some of our guys in there. Dead. What do you suppose got them? If they were like you, too, they probably shot themselves accidentally. What's this? Holy, will you look at the size of that sparkler? Well, we might as well take it. Maybe we can turn the profit on it, on this gig, with no, Stop! Don't pick it up! Strings attached! Oh, smash. You know, I think we just screwed up real bad. DeLuca, Dean, what's happening with your situation? Captain Shrek, we'd like to come out now, okay? Too late. Frop. Hello, Captain, would you tell my wife that as always thought her cooking stun... Oh, boom. His headphone screeches, then silence. Blast their incompetence metal detectives. The lot of them. Great Thanos, consort of death, grant me the strength to succeed where all others have failed. Watch over and guide me, the last of your followers, for if I should succeed, I shall fulfill your fondest wish, the destruction of Titan. Through the corridors of the hyperspace, there travels a most gallant crew, the Greek demigod known as Hercules, banished from his home of Mount Olympus by his father Zeus to learn the lessons of humility. The recorder, the robotic observer from the Rigel sent to document the Olympians' exploits, and their newest companion, a shape-changing scroll named Skype. He is not by nature a happy person. Skype, how many times must I assure thee that no harm shall befall us within the enchanted chariot? It ain't natural, Herc. You think being hauled through space in a flying bathtub by a couple of four-legged hiberners is natural, hayburners? Well, as a matter of fact, never mind. And just as well, for the son of Zeus, thoughts are occupied by matters of greater importance. He recalls his nightmare of a few days ago in which his father Zeus had slain all his kin of Olympus. He awoke only to find that he had begun to age, an unnatural occurrence for an immortal. He resolved to return to Olympus to seek the cause. However, his progress was halted by Red Wolf, a demonic Skrull killer bent on taking Skippy's life. Only after some persuading by Hercules were the trio able to continue the journey that would take the Lion of Olympus. Hey, you want to take a F-16 fighter plane free? A free fighter plane? Ooh, doggies, I want that. Home. Observation exit point from hyperspace will bring us to the rendezvous point with Olympus Earth proximity in 8.07 hours, sir. Excellent, friend. Recorder, let us make all haste. I fear that. But before another word is spoken, greetings, Hercules, I beseech you to detour your journey to Titan. Your presence is most urgently needed there. Mentor? Hey, Herc, who's the guy with the big head? He is the most wise ruler of Titan and the ally of the Lion of Olympus. How do these Titan guys feel about Skrulls? Methinks the same as everyone else. I think I'd better slip into something more comfortable. The age of civilization of Titan is lodged within the bowels of the inhospitable surface after passing through the airlock portals of the crater Pak Moon of the planet Saturn. The trio emerge into the artistine splendor that is the home of Mentor and his son, Eros. Salutations, Mentor. Verily, it seems like centuries since the Prince of Power last saw Eros and thee. Hate to tell you, Herc, it has been centuries. Thank you for responding so quickly, Hercules. There's not much time. I pray thee what matters of such urgency. 2 days ago, we found a being of outer surface of Titan. We were near death. We did all we could for him. He kept asking for you. So we had Isaac, our planetary computer, begin scanning the stars for your presence. He claims to be a fellow Olympian and calls himself Apollo. What? Take me to him at once. Minutes later in the medic chamber. It's good to see you again, old friend. Apollo, what has happened to thee? Thou hast withered with age. Oh, there is no time. Do not return to Olympus, my friend. Death awaits thee there. All the children of Olympus are gone. Thou art the last. Never thought about dying. 'Tis not a pleasant thing. Beware the high father, Apollo, god of light, dies. For a time there is silence. Then, Mentor, I do not wish to seem rude, but I must depart the place at once. There be pressing matters elsewhere that I understand, Olympian. But I think I might be able to shed some light on your problem. How so? With the help of Isaac, we can scan toward Olympus and perhaps discover some clue as to what has transpired. Better not to rush headlong into something potentially dangerous, wouldn't you say? The planet-wide computer control system located at the Titan's core. Aye, thou art wise, for friend, so be it. In the meantime, I believe I will show the vision of the loveliness some of the finer sights of Titan. But aye, see you later, comrades. After Eros has departed, don't you think you ought to tell Eros that the lady is a Skrull? Thou knowest thou art wise indeed, but thou art the father. Why dost thou not tell him? Well, he's going to be pretty upset. Do you want to tell him? Not I. How about... No way. Meanwhile, back on the tomb, asteroid, Delos Shrek completes his prayer to Mentor's deceased son, the demigod whose realigned preached death. Great Thanos, watch over me, your last disciple, and I will obtain power beyond reason, power enough to destroy your accused enemies, your cursed enemies. Squelching his fear, Shrek lowers himself into the pit, knowing full well that he must succeed or he will never see the outside again. Back on Titan. The coordinates for Earth, Olympus, are locked in, but there is a problem. What is that, Isaac? Olympus exists on the plane in simultaneous conjunction with Earth. An interdimensional probe will require a great deal of power to maintain, requesting shutdown of all essential systems to continue probe. Agreed, Isaac. You may proceed. Affirmative. Commencing shutdown. One by one, the non-essential systems are disconnected. From sewage, maintenance, droids, to air conditioning units, to refrigerator lights. Meanwhile, he's looking back. As Isaac's probe continues and his power's demands increase, slam, boom, and more devices are turned off. Surveillance cameras, basement lights, even security systems. It is a turn of events that leaves one being delighted and enables him to continue his sinister quest. Minutes later, This is it, the crypt of Captain Marvel, the most accursed enemy of Thanos, the omnipotent. The fools, they buried him with all-powerful negabands he wore still on his wrists. Little did they realize that I have that means to extract those weapons. With this negative generator, I can extract the bands, that is, if the force of the spatial displacement doesn't destroy me. I've come too far to stop now, for Thanos and death. In that moment, back on Titan, Earth Olympus probe complete, life scan data now correlating. Well, what did you find, Isaac? Ruins, destruction, one life from massive power registering from that being no other life forms. Apollo said, beware, the High Father. It would seem my worst fears mayhap be realized. Let us make all possible haste. Recorder locate Skippy and inform him that we are leaving immediately. Minutes later. Art thou sure, Skippy? Great danger awaits us at your destination. You ain't leaving me here with that sex maniac Eros. I'm with y'all for the duration. Barbell breath, it's a bit too tranquil here for me, you know. Suddenly, as if to contradict Skippy's statement. What happened there? Your moment of death is at hand, Titan scum. I am Shrek, last disciple of Thanos. And now that I possess the full photonic power of his hated foe, Captain Marvel, I come to send you on your journey to join Marvel. By the 12 moons, he has Marvel's negabands in oblivion. By Zeus's thunder, thou truly hast the might of our long-deceased ally. Thou hast violated the dead to carry out thine mad scheme. Thou must pay for thy heinous act, Shrek. Have at thee, defiler. For 400 years I have wanted to fulfill my master's dark dream. None shall stay my hand outside. None. You may have stunned the Olympian Shrek, but you still have the might of Eros to contend with. Come, then, despised brother of Thanos, how ironic that your demise should come from the power of your once dearest friend. Ha ha ha! Rendered unconscious, Eros plummets into the plaza below, where, verily, Shrek wields uncanny power. Recorded, he may well carry out his sinister task. Speculation. Perhaps I could coordinate data with Isaac and attempt to discover some weakness in him, sir. Be off with thee, then. We shall endeavor to hold him here. But that task may be easier said than done. Once you all are destroyed, I shall raise your beloved civilization to the ground thusly. You maniac! My son was no god. He was a madman who would sacrifice anyone or anything for his love of death. Your devotion is a sham. Blasphemer! Thanos promised his followers rewards undreamt of. I alone have remained true to the faith and will sit one day by his side. By Kronos, he moves too swiftly. It's inconceivable that you are sire one of great as he. The Prince of Power ends thee now. Ho, a mightier blow hath never been struck. 'Tis a shame to honor one such as thee with the gift. Bow. At that moment, the plucky Skrull enters the fray. Looks like that idiot is falling this way. I'd better try to slow it. I'm down till the others get here. The stunned zealot falls only to become entrapped in the shape changer's photoplasmic tendrils. How's it going, bud? I mean, slime into something? A short distance away in the Isaac's main terminal center. The situation is understood. Recorder unit, indeed, the danger is great. Statement. I need more data on the being called the Captain Marvel if I am formulate the means of defense. Affirmative, prepared to receive data. He was Earth's cosmic protector, an outlaw from his own race, the Kree. The power of cosmic awareness was his, as well as the ancient Kree negabands, forbidden weapons of immense phototechnically charged power. power which he used to combat the insane plans of Thanos, the mad warlord of Titan. Thanos worshipped death and planned to sacrifice the entire universe to win the favor of his shadowy paramour. Only with the aid of many other powerful beings was Marvel able to defeat the demented schemes of Thanos and eventually aid in his demise. With peace restored, Marvel came to reside on Titan until the day he was stricken with an illness which he never recovered from. Tragic as it was, the bands that gave him the photonic powers also fed the cancer growing within his unique Kree physiology. He lingered for a short time. Then Captain Marvel, Kree-born warrior and protector of Titan and Earth, died. Eros and Mentor laid him to rest on one of the asteroids orbiting the moon in a hidden tomb, hidden because the negabands he wore were too powerful to be left unprotected. Therefore, an electronic protection system was devised to prevent his remains from being violated, a system which apparently has failed. Data recall and transfer complete, prepare for exchange and collate all existing information. Statement: all logic and memory systems are locked on Isaac. You may proceed. Interface. While the two artificial intelligence seek solution, the battle continues. Oh, hurry up, Herc! I can't hold this sucker much longer. Boom! The power of these negabands is incredible. Nothing can resist their photonic might. Oh no! But there remain a few who are willing to try. Mentor, art thou well enough to continue? I'll be all right, but something is amiss here, Hercules. Captain Marvel never wielded power of Shrek's magnitude. That, my friend, is a mystery to be solved another time. For the nonce, our task, be clear. The base villain must be vanquished now. I am through toying with you, God Trash. Feel now the pain of the judgment of Thanos. Taste the full unleashed force of my photonic power. Oh no, it knocked him down. I have defeated your enemies, great Thanos. Now observe as I destroy every last trace of their existence. Oh no, creech, crab, boom, bang, bang. True to his word, the glory that had tightened begins to fall into burning rubble. Meanwhile, having completed his task with the Isaac recorder, returns to the master's side. Interrogative. Are you there, sir? You must awaken, huh? Statement. I am relieved to see you. Functional. Lord Hercules, I believe I have the information you sought. Oh well, speak then, recorder. Statement. It would seem that the Shrek being derived his energy from the solar units overhead. Speculation. Isaac and I believe that what is needed to expose him to an inordinate amount of photonic energy. Art thou map, will that not make the fiend even greater in strength? I thought, mad. Statement. There is no time to explain our hypothesis, sir. You will find solar generators approximately 70 meters from here. You must attempt to expose them to its core. I do hope thou art correct, recorder. The fate of Titan rests in the truth of thy words. Trusting in his metallic friend's judgment, the Lion of Olympus races to the solar generators. There he begins his plan to lure him. Thanos Avenger! What a glorious day this is. The fulfillment of a 400-year dream is near realization. All that remains is to Hercules bids thee greetings once more, Shrek. What? You? I thought you were disposed of. 'Twas unwise to presume the Lion of Olympus could be beaten so casually, little man. I offer thee a second chance to defeat me, if thou hast the courage. Infidel, you will die for your insolence. And he rocks him. I think not, Shrek. Awesome energies pulse forth from the breach of the generator's core, blinding the son of Zeus with its brilliance. Shrek, bathed in the explosion of light, feels its power surging in his being. Unbelievable, the power, it rivals the might of Thanos himself. I feel funny. What's happening? But please, Thanos, forgive me, Shrek. Boom! Oh no, where's he going? A short time afterwards, well, I am pleased to see ye all art well, gone, as thou didst anticipate, friend recorder. Interrogative. In what of Shrek, sir? Statement. Lack of time did not allow me to explain earlier that Isaac and I had deduced the nigger bands were designed for someone of Kree's physiology. Shrek, fortunately, was not of that race. His body could not contain the maximum photonic charge. The Kree weapons, the last worshipper of Thanos, is no more. Aye, but all the same, and I pity him. I am beginning to understand the desperation in being the last of your kind. I only pray my fate be more rewarding than Shrek's. So, you still intend to return to Olympus? Perhaps it would be to your advantage for Eros and I to accompany you. I appreciate thy offer, mentor, but I do not think any aid necessary. Now, wait a minute. I want to know where the scroll came from. Look, Eros, why don't I just tell you all about it? We got out on that date you suggested. What? Ugh, I'll kill him. Does this mean you don't want to tell me, you don't want to meet me back in the basement later? Olympus, former home to a race of god-like beings and the destination of Hercules. And as the journey begins, one phrase echoes in the mind. Beware the High Father. Next issue, shattering conclusion, the pearl of the great price. All righty. Well, that was Hercules. I hope you enjoyed that. Number 3 in a 4-issue limited series. 60 cents back in 1984. The Deadly Legacy of Captain Marvel. Now, don't forget, this book and others is available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. Tell me what you thought about it, okay? Ring that bell. And as Papa and Herc always say,
That was easy.
until next time, Papa is out.